Hey, Crazy Chef here again. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to cook a duck breast. Now I'm going to do duck breast with orange sauce, and I've got some veg steaming in the background, hopefully. Yeah. Right, the orange sauce is homemade. I make it, I'll do a separate video on how to do it. I make it basically out of one whole large orange cut up to segments and squeezed out orange, pure orange juice, and a little bit of corn flour made up in a mixture just to thicken it a little bit. That's how I do that. I will actually do it as a separate video. Right, duck breasts. You need to render the fat off, because if you put duck, there's various ways of doing duck and everyone's got their own favourite way, but in my opinion, if you put a duck breast into a hot pan, you will seal it and you'll seal the fat in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick it in a cold pan and gradually bring it up to heat, but before I do that, I'm just going to score the skin. Now I, believe it or not, use a scalpel. It's a Swan Morton blade number 12 and a Swan Morton handle number 3, but never mind about that. And I will rub a little bit of salt into it. I've always done this, don't know why, but I just do it. Right, so a little bit. Put its skin down first and bring it up onto the heat. Crazy Chef's not actually drinking today because he's in a hurry, so we need to get this done and out of the way. Okie dokie. Right, let's just bring that up high. I've got the oven on at 200, just preheating, just in case I need to finish it off in the oven, which I usually do. I usually perhaps give it 6 or 7 minutes to seal the skin and make it crisp, and I turn it around and do about 4 minutes on the breast side. Okay, it's going on nicely. Now the trick is, I don't want the duck floating in its own fat, otherwise you won't get a crisp skin. So what I'm going to do, as the fat renders down, I'm going to just, not quite ready yet, just going to tilt the pan down, just going to collect some of the fat as it renders out. I'm just going to collect the fat, just put it in the bowl. There's not much here, so let it go a little bit longer. Actually, there's not so much fat in this one. Some breasts more than others. So that's nice and coming up, nice and brown. This is going to be a troublesome one, I can see that. There's not much fat to render off of it, which is good. Right. It's a non-stick pan, I didn't put any oil or anything in it, I'm just relying on the duck to render its own fat. Right, I'm now going to turn it over to the other side for a few minutes. It's quite rare at the moment, it's quite bouncy. Okay, do that. Pour the orange sauce into a container. This is a Gressigan duck breast. Oven's up to temperature. What I do when I take it out, I put it in the oven, but what I'll do is I'll let it rest. I'll actually let it rest. I cheat and I let it rest on a bit of kitchen paper so that it absorbs any oil, any blood. I'm going to seal the edges. Right, I'm now going to put this, I'm going to put it in the oven, 200 degrees centigrade, for about 15 minutes, but I will review it as it goes along. A little bit of fat left here, I'll just mix it with the, shouldn't really, I'll mix it with the flavour, the orange sauce. Right, that's that done. So, Gressigan duck breast, or any duck breast, start it off in a cold frying pan with no oil or anything like that, a non-stick frying pan. Gradually bring the heat up, and as the fat renders away, remove the fat to enable the skin side down, to enable the skin to get crispy. When you're happy with that, you turn it over, cook the other side, seal it in, and seal the edges. Give that a few minutes and then put it in a oven, 200 degrees centigrade, for about 15 minutes, but keep an eye on it. Right, duck breast has been in the oven for 15 minutes at 200 degrees. It's rested for 2 or 3 minutes because I'm hungry. Just got a nice bounce on it, it's about medium. Lovely crisp brown skin. I'm just going to serve it with some steamed veg. Just all right bits out of the fridge for a week. I try to use I use fresh produce, and I try to use my bits and pieces up. It might not look dressed terrific, but it's the taste I'm going for and not the decoration. Right. My homemade orange sauce, and we've got duck a la orange. Right, I'm going to have that now. So there we are, another Crazy Chef special.